morning, my love. We got to sleep in, didn't we? And would you look at the time? Wow. And so what? We've both got our day off. Strange, isn't it? How quiet the kids are. At this time, they normally would have the zoomies, wouldn't they? Speaking of, I've been thinking, should we get a dog one day? Or a cat? Well, first let's get through this pregnancy. We don't need another thing to stress you out. Aww. I can feel the bump. Let me kiss it. You know, I think it's really hot that my baby is inside you. In a way, it's almost like I've claimed you. And you have taken some of me to grow inside you. It's official. Now, you are mine, and I am yours. Well, we did make it official when you accepted my proposal. Which leads me on to something I've been meaning to ask you for quite a while now. About our marriage. What exactly do you want in a marriage? Silly. I know you want me in your marriage. I mean, like, do you want a big wedding? Or a quieter one? Here or abroad? Where do you want to go? Greece is a nice idea. Italy, or wherever. Me? Well, sweetie, I'll be honest. The only thing I want out of a wedding is to lift your veil and kiss you as I exchange my vows. Nothing else matters to me, except that you are happy. Because that's what makes me happy. You. I know, you and I are both busy at work and with the kids, but I know this is very important for us. It is such a goal of mine to finally engrave your name into my heart. I have been thinking about that question. When should we get married? And honestly, since you're asking me, I do kind of want to wife you up ASAP. But to have family there on our big day, we need to give them fair notice in advance. But I do want it to be before the baby is too big inside you, so you can still stand with me in front of everyone. And before the baby is born, that will give us more time to ourselves. What do you think? I'm glad you agree. Oh, come here. Talking about wifing you up has got me all warm inside. I just want to smother you in kisses. Well, do you know what time it is? Time for breakfast. Wait here. I'll come back with a surprise. Surprise! I made your favorite. Well, my favorite, since you seem to eat anything I whip up. Eggs, beans, toast, and smiley-faced waffles. Here comes the aeroplane. Well, you're gonna have to get used to me being silly once the baby is born. Let me climb back into bed with you. Oh, the kids are playing games. Is it Fortnite or Minecraft? I can never tell the difference. Okay, I'm sorry. You just look so adorable when you eat. I can't help but stare at you. You don't need to hold back in front of me. I don't know why you think seeing you go all out on a meal I made would gross me out. In fact, I would consider it a compliment. Hey, so I have something to ask you. Something I kind of brought up before, but now I'm serious for an answer. So, you and I are getting married. It's official. I come here so often I can practically navigate my way around blindfolded. And Sophie pretty much lives here. So, I have considered the possibility of us moving in together. It would have its advantages. One of us could sell our house and use the money for our future. But more importantly, it would allow me to be with you every step of the pregnancy, which I truly want. So, that's how I feel. But how does this sound to you? Oh, I know all too well that you are very capable of looking after yourself. Yes, I know you did it before when you were pregnant with James. Sweetie, I do understand why you dislike me bending over backwards for you. It's pride. I have it too. Okay, I do see that I frustrate you at times. It feels to you that I put work in front of all else. I do understand why it feels that way, but I will always prioritize you and the kids above all. That is a promise. No, sweetie, there's no need to apologize. Oh, don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. I am aware that your body is undergoing changes. Your hormones are wild, and this makes you emotional. And this is something, as a man, I will never get to experience. But I will try my best to understand what you are going through. I love you, sweetie. Do you think your little outbursts will push me away from you? In fact, I would like to thank you for noticing when your emotions snap. It is not something that's easy to admit. But, back to the point I made about wanting to help you with this pregnancy. I know for a fact that you don't need my help, but I am here for you, always. I'm not the one carrying the life inside me. You are. I'd like to help you. Oh, you didn't finish the smiley waffles. Remember, you were eating for two. Well, I'm sure the kids would love them. Actually, too bad. I'll have them. I can't remember the last time I actually had one of these. Anyway, I never did get an answer about moving in together. Would it be something you'd think about? Honestly, I really don't mind who moves in with who. We both have nice places, but it seems that only one is ever being used at a time. Really? Well, I'm glad we're on the same page about that. I really would love that for us. All four, soon 5, of us, all living together under the same roof. And I can be the family husband I always dreamed of being. And you, my beautiful wife. You know, it's coming up to 10 weeks of your pregnancy. It's time to book you in for your first ultrasound scan. Exciting, isn't it? Yes, they can see the gender this early on. Okay, so the kids aren't here. So, what do you want? Boy or girl? Why do I always have to go first? Fine. Only because I can't resist your puppy eyes. Honestly, as I told the kids, I just want a healthy baby. I already have a son and a daughter. I am already a very lucky man, not only to have 2 wonderful children, but also a beautiful wife by my side to raise them. So, your turn. Is that so? Well, I guess we'll see on the scan then. Okay. Wait, is that them calling me? One sec. Yeah. What have they gotten up to now? Okay, I'm coming. Well, let's see what they need Daddy for. Oh, and one more thing. There. I couldn't leave you without a good morning kiss.